Derivative. Derivative. It is also known as rate of change. Another name is slope, or you can say that it is tangent or gradient. It is also known as differentiation. Actually, differentiation is the process to find out derivative. Derivative means rate of change. Rate of change. Maybe you are familiar with this particular word derivative up to certain extent. Let us verify. Any of you know what is derivative of x raised to 5? What is derivative of x raised to 5? Any of you know the answer for this derivative of x raised to 5? It is one of the topic of your 12th standard. What is derivative of x raised to 5? Any of you know? Okay. See, there is one rule of derivative x raised to n. Derivative of x raised to n. The answer of that is n into x raised to n minus 1. This is the derivative of x raised to n. So according to that, derivative of x raised to 5 is 5 into x raised to 4. 5 minus 1, that is 4. Okay. Now the question is, if you want to check how to get this answer, then what we have to do? So we have to go for the definition. So suppose there is one function f of x. Now in place of x, if we change, if we put something, if we put some value x equal to a, so we get f of a. Now instead of a, if we put x equal to a plus something, and if we calculate the value of function, so we get f of a plus h. Now whatever the difference of these two value, if we find that it shows the difference in the value of function, difference in the value of function, if we change the value of x from a to a plus h. Now this is known as absolute difference. If we divide this by the difference of the value of x, that means a plus h minus a, and if we cancel a, we get only h. So that is the actual difference in the value of x. So if we divide this by h, we get relative difference. We get relative difference. And if the value of h is very negligible, if value of h is very negligible, like h tends to 0, and if we take the limit part of this, then whatever we get, that is known as the derivative of function at x equal to a. Derivative of function at x equal to a. Now in place of x a, you can write x, so we can say that f dash x means derivative of function with respect to x is limit h tends to 0 f of a plus h minus f of a, sorry, f of x plus h minus f of x upon h. This is the definition of derivative of function with respect to x. Now if there is a question, what is derivative of x square? Let us take one or two examples to get better idea about how to use this result. See the question 4. What is the question? Using the definition of derivative, find the derivative of f of x equal to root x. And second one is f of x equal to 1 upon x. So we want to find out derivative of root x. F of x equal to root x. Now see, we know that root x is also written as x raised to 1 by 2. Now use the result x raised to n. The derivative of x raised to n is n into x raised to n minus 1. So what we get here, 1 upon 2 into x raised to 1 upon 2 minus 1. And that is nothing but what? 1 upon 2 into x raised to 1 upon 2 minus 1. What we get? 1 upon 2 minus 1. Take 2 LCM. We get minus 1 upon 2. Okay. And this you can write as 1 upon 2 into, you can write this as 1 upon x raised to 1 upon 2. And this is ultimately 1 upon 2 into x raised to 1 upon 2 is nothing but root x. So this is our final answer. So derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root x. But the question is, now I want to prove this without using this result. Without using this result, I want to prove this thing. The derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root x. That I want to prove. And that is also by using the definition. So what we have to do? Let us start. How to prove this thing? So first thing, in place of x, put x plus h. In place of x, put x plus h. So what we get? F of x plus h equal to root of x plus h. Okay, then use the formula. Now formula is f dash x equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x upon h. So we get limit h tends to 0 root x plus h minus root x upon h. Now any of you know how to solve this question? Now it is the question of limit only. What we have to do in this? Any of you know what is our required step for this? What we have to do here? What we have to do here? This is the example of limit.
Sir, rationalization.
Correct. We have to rationalize. So we have to multiply and divide by the same this root term. But here in place of minus sign you have to write plus sign. So if we do this thing, then what is the simplification? In denominator obviously there is no change. You can put h and root x plus h plus root x as it is. What we get here in numerator?
X plus h minus x.
Correct. And now you can cancel this x. So we get h divided by h in bracket root of x plus h plus root x. You can cancel this h. So we get 1 upon root x plus h. But in place of h you can put 0 plus root x. So we get 1 upon root x plus root x. And what is root x plus root x? Root x plus root x
2
is,
root x.
2 root x.
yes, and that is our final answer for this question. So derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root x. Now the same thing, let us do this question. F of x equal to 1 upon x. The second one, f of x equal to 1 upon x. Now you can use the same result. In place of 1 upon x, you can write x raised to minus 1 and use the formula x raised to n. So here we would write minus 1 into x raised to minus 1 minus 1. We have to subtract. See, what is the derivative? N into x raised to this n minus 1. So here n is minus 1. So minus 1 into x raised to minus 1 minus 1. So we get minus x raised to minus 1 is minus 2. So we get minus 1 upon x square. So the answer is minus 1 upon x square. So derivative of 1 upon x is minus 1 upon x square, but this is what we require to prove by using the definition. So let us start. So first step, let us find out first of all f of x plus h. Put x plus h in place of x. Now formula f dash x equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x upon h. Put all values. Limit h tends to 0 1 upon x plus h minus 1 upon x upon h. Now take LCM. So you can take LCM. What is LCM here?
Plus
What will
h.
write? Yes, please.
X plus h.
You have to write LCM is x into x plus h. So just cross multiply. So now what we get in numerator?
X
X minus
minus X,
H.
X minus H.
Correct. So if we cancel this x, we get minus h only. So limit h tends to 0. You can take this x and x plus h in denominator. So h into x plus h. And what we get in numerator? Only minus h.
Minus H.
Correct. Now cancel this h. So we get minus 1 upon x into x plus h. Now put h equal to 0. So minus 1 upon x into x plus 0. So we get minus 1 upon x into x, and x into x is x square. So we get minus 1 upon x square. So this is the way to find out derivative by using definition. It is also known as first principle. It is also known as first principle. So either you can say definition or first principle, it's same thing. See the question number 5. Find the derivative of the following function using the definition. Let us do this question. Question number 2 of question number 5. F of x equal to 2x square plus 13x plus 4, and we want to find out f dash x. We want to find out f dash x. So first step, put f of x, put x plus h in place of x. So what we get? Tell me what we have to write here.
2 into x plus h whole square
Correct.
plus 13 x plus h
Hmm.
plus
plus 4. Correct. Now simplify. What is x plus h whole square?
X
Plus
square
2x
plus
h
2x
plus
h.
h.
Correct. And open this bracket, 13x plus 13h plus 4. Okay, now open this. So we get 2x square plus 4xh plus 2h square plus 13x plus 13h plus 4. This is f of x plus h. Now formula. Tell me the formula. F dash x. What is the formula? What is the formula?
Limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x upon h.
Correct. So let us substitute all values. F of x plus h, that is available here. 2x square plus 4xh plus 2h square plus 13x plus 13h plus 4 minus f of x. See, f of x, this is f of x, but there is negative sign. Minus f of x is there. So what we would write here?
2x square minus 13x minus 4.
Correct. And divide this by h. So 2x square cancel, 13x cancel, plus 4 minus 4 cancel. Now see what we have in numerator, 4xh plus 2h square plus 13h upon h. Now take h common from numerator. So what we get? 4x plus
4x
2h plus 13 upon h. You can cancel h. And now after cancellation of this h, put h equal to 0 in remaining part. So what we get? 4x plus 2 into 0 plus 13. So 2 into 0 is 0. So 4x plus 13. This is f dash x. So this is our final answer, 4x plus 13 for this question. Now let us do one more question. Question number 4 of the sixth one. So it is 1 upon x plus h. It's simple. F of x equal to 1 upon x plus 2. Let us do this question. Let us start. First step, f of x plus h. Tell me what we would write here. 1 upon x plus h plus 2 over. Now formula, f dash x equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x upon h. Put all values. Limit h tends to 0 1 upon x plus h plus 2 minus 1 upon x plus 2 upon h. Now LCM. What is LCM in numerator? What we would write in numerator as LCM?
x plus 2 into x plus h plus 2.
Into x plus 2. Yes, now cross multiply and tell me.
X plus 2 minus x minus h minus 2.
Correct. So x cancel and minus 2 plus 2 cancel. So we get limit h tends to 0. Now this you can write in denominator h, then x plus h plus 2, then x plus 2. And in numerator we get only minus h. Now cancel this h and now put h equal to 0. So minus 1 in numerator and x plus 0 plus 2 and this x plus 2. So ultimately minus 1 upon x plus 2 into x plus 2. So finally we get minus 1 upon x plus 2 the whole square. So that is our final answer for this question, minus 1 upon x plus 2 the
सर
whole square. Yes, please.
सर
Hmm.
लास्ट के 3 स्टेप्स आप रिपीट करोगे?
Okay, let us repeat full question. First step, in place of x, put x plus h. So here we have to write x plus h. Then the formula. And then in this formula, substitute the values. So f of x plus h means this value. So that we have to write here minus this value. 1 upon x plus 2 upon h. And now what we have to do, you have to take LCM of this part, LCM. So how to take LCM? If it is like this, 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 5. So how to take LCM? So it's simply 3 into pi is the LCM. So that 5 we have to write here and this 3 we have to multiply here. So we get 5 minus 2, 5 minus 3. So same thing you have to do here. So what is LCM here? So the LCM is this into this. It is like this, 1 upon 3 plus 2 minus 1 upon 3. In that case, what is your LCM? So the LCM is 3 plus 2 into 3. 3 plus 2 is nothing but 5. So we have to multiply this 3 here. So we get 3. And if we multiply 3 plus 2 here, and because of this negative sign, we have to write minus 3 minus 2. And it will be cancelled. So ultimately we get minus 2 upon this 3 plus 2 is what? 5 into 3. So in place of this you can write 5 if you know the value of x plus h and take LCM. The similarly way here, in similar way we have to take LCM here. So our LCM is nothing but this into this, multiplying of these two terms. That is our LCM. So this x plus 2 we have to multiply with this 1 and this x plus h plus 2 we have to multiply with this 1, but because of this negative sign all sign will change. Is it clear now?
यस सर.
Sure.
यस सर.
Okay, and then after what we have to do, you can cancel this minus x plus 2 minus 2, so only minus h is left, and you can take this part in denominator, but in denominator h is already there, so keeping this h as it is and taking these two terms here, and in numerator we get only minus h. Now you can cancel this h, you can cancel this h, so minus 1 is left in numerator and these two terms in denominator, and then after here you can put h equal to 0. So if you put h equal to 0 we get only x plus 2. So x plus 2 into x plus 2. So that is nothing but x plus 2 the whole square. Is it clear?
यस सर.
Okay. Okay. Let us continue. Now see uh, this question. Px square plus qx plus r. Sixth second one. F of x equal to px square plus qx plus r. So it's also a simple question. Let us start. Be fast. First step. F of x plus h. In place of x, you have to put x plus h. Now simplify. P as it is. It is nothing but x square plus 2xh plus h square plus qx plus qh plus r. If you open, we get px square plus 2pxh plus ph square plus qx plus qh plus r. And now formula f dash x equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x upon h. Put all values. Limit h tends to 0. This is px square plus 2pxh plus 2ph square plus qx plus qh plus r minus f of x. So change the sign of this. So we get minus px square minus qx minus r upon h is already there. Now you can cancel px square, then qx, and then r. So what we get? Remaining part. From remaining part you can take p common. See, in remaining terms, let us take p common. So only we get p 2px. Sorry, h common. I am sorry, h common. So we get 2px. Here if we take h common, we get ph. And here if we take h common, we get only q divided by h. You can cancel h. And now put h equal to 0. So we get 2px plus p into 0 plus q. So our final answer is 2px plus q. This is our final answer. So this is the way to find out the answer. It is not difficult question. 2px plus q, that is our final answer. But listen, if the question is like this or like this, then it becomes slight difficult as well as lengthy to find out derivative by using the first principle, that means by using definition. So we require one another method to find out the answer of this question very easily, and for that you require to learn few results. And if you learn few results, you will able to find out the answer of that type of question very easily. And the first result, that is okay, let us take one more example, then we will discuss this result. Let us take one example, extra example. Suppose my f of x equal to any constant number, let us say 8, and I want to find out f dash x by using the same method. So how to find out f dash x? So first of all, find out f of x plus h. Tell me, what is f of x plus h?
8.
8.
8 only, because there is no x. And now formula f dash x equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x upon h. And if we substitute values, here 8 minus 8, and 8 minus 8, that is 0, and 0 by any constant number is 0. So we get limit h tends to 0, and here we get 0, and that is nothing but 0. So from that we get the idea, derivative of constant number is 0. Derivative of constant number is 0, and that you can consider your first result. First result, derivative of constant is 0. Derivative of constant number, obviously derivative always we have to do with respect to x. So derivative of constant number with respect to x is 0. Second, derivative of x is 1. Derivative of x is 1. Third, derivative of k into x is k only. Example, derivative of 5x is 5. Derivative of 8x is 8. Fourth, derivative of x raised to n is n into x raised to n minus 1. Example, derivative of x raised to 10 is 10 into x raised to 9. Derivative of x raised to 5 is 5 into x raised to 4. derivative of x raised to 1 upon 2 is 1 upon 2 into x raised to minus 1 upon 2. Why minus 1 upon 2? 1 upon 2 minus 1. So 1 upon 2 minus 1, if we take 2 LCM, we get 1 minus 2 and ultimately we get minus 1 upon 2. Derivative of x raised to 1 upon 7. Tell me the answer for this question. What is derivative of x raised to 1 upon 7? What is derivative of
1
x raised to?
upon 7 to x raised to minus 6 upon 7.
Correct. Why we get minus 6 upon 7? 1 upon 7 minus 1. If we take 7 LCM, we get 1 minus 7 in numerator. So it is minus 6 upon 7. Okay, so we require this type of results to write direct answer without wasting time. So I think this is enough for today. We will continue with this next result in our next lecture. So this is enough. If you have any doubt, any question up to this, you can ask your doubt.